I didn't realize at first that silence could have a schedule. My name is Fletcher, and I moved into the apartment above the old garage because it was all I could afford. It's in a quiet, tree-lined part of Auckland, a standalone building at the end of a widow's property. Mrs. Ainsley, who is 82 and smells of lavender and mothballs, lives in the main house. My space is one long room with a kitchenette at one end and a bathroom tacked on the back. It's clean. The rent is low. The only condition, she said, was that I didn't meddle with the old television. It came with the place. A bulky wood veneer cabinet model from the 70s, squatting in the corner opposite my bed. It's sentimental, she said. Her eyes didn't look sentimental. They looked wary. Just leave it be. I work nights. I'm a proofreader for a legal publisher. My life is quiet, keys tapping, pages turning, hours slipping by unnoticed. The silence of the apartment during my days off was, at first, a blessing. The unease didn't begin with a sound. It began with static, not noise, a feeling, a textured emptiness that would settle into the room, usually late afternoon, when the sun cut the apartment into long slices of light and shadow. The air would feel granular, like visual snow on a detuned television. I'd feel it on my skin first, a faint, prickling sensation. Then the silence itself would change, not louder, not softer, denser. The usual sounds, a lawnmower, a bird, the building cooling, didn't disappear. They felt distant, as if they were happening behind a wall. I mentioned it once while paying rent. Does this place ever feel electrically odd in the afternoons? Mrs. Ainsley didn't look up from counting the notes. Old wiring, she said. The tree rubs the power lines. It passes. It didn't pass. It formed a schedule. 4:15 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. Almost without fail. I started calling them the static hours. I tried to be out during that window, but on work days I'd wake inside it, not to a sound, but to presence. The room pressing down on me, the silence watching, and the television. I never turned it on, but sometimes during the static hours, the room would smell faintly of warm dust and ozone, the unmistakable scent of an old tube set left running too long. Once, I touched the back of the cabinet. It was warm. The incidents were small. A book on the floor, my glasses in the sink. I blamed myself, but the placements felt deliberate. Then, one Tuesday, I woke suddenly. The pressure on my chest overwhelming. The room was thick with static, and in the dark reflection of the television screen, I saw someone sitting in my reading chair, a stocky silhouette, perfectly still. I didn't turn. I couldn't. When I finally looked at the actual chair, it was empty. The reflection vanished. I left the apartment until nightfall. After that, I started recording the static hours. During normal time, the recorder captured everything. During 4:15 p.m., nothing. Perfect digital silence. Mrs. Ainsley told me the previous tenant died peacefully. His name was Walter Brenner. I looked him up. Broadcast technician, a man who worked with signals. I'm writing this at 3:50 p.m. The static is starting to creep in. The television screen looks deeper than it should. I think I understand now. Walter Brenner didn't haunt this place. He became part of its routine. And during his time slot, he simply sits and watches. The static is dense now. The chair cushion is denting. I won't turn around. I'll just wait until 5:30. Until tomorrow.